शतं माङ्गल्यं तन्तुनाने मम जीव शरदं शतं ओहां दं सोने ओहां दं शाम को खिड़की से चोरी चोरी दबे पाएगा ओहां दं सोनिया वे ओहां दं सोनिया वे दबे पाओ आएगा मांगल्यं तन्तुनाने मम जीव शरदं शतम् Is it working all fine? Let's see. It seems all nice to me, just this light is missing. Okay. Okay, so it's fine. I hope it's all fine right now. Oh, we already got 2 likes, two concurrent. Okay, let's start. Everything seems fine. I'll start with the graph. Yesterday, where we left, we were actually reading this Amazon experience. It's really nice. I thought I'll create a video out of it so that everybody can see it. They not just have to watch the whole stream. Okay, so this question, yesterday we did one graph question, and today we'll do the second graph question where it got stuck. Just a second, guys, it got stuck. Okay, this is fine. Yeah, and now on Excalibur, I have to erase some things. It's okay, we'll not erase anything, we'll just write and forget the strategy we'll use. Okay, this is it. Yeah, perfect. Now to the question. I just did the graphs earlier question. Let's start it. Find center of a star graph. Okay, this is a star graph. There is an undirected star graph consisting of n nodes labeled from 1 to n. A star graph is a graph where there is one center node, exactly n minus 1 edges. Okay, and it's starting from 1. I noticed, not from 0. You are given 2D integer array edges where each edge indicates that there is edge between the nodes, and then this. Okay, who's watching? Okay, we'll wait for some time people to join. This edges is same as we did this question yesterday. So in this one there is also same edge. Yeah, edges also same, edge code is same. So okay, I have to think about it. What's this? I have to think about this. Edges is this. So basically, What is doing 1 2 2 3 4 2? Okay, 1 2 2 3 and 4 2 2 4. Okay, as shown in the figure above, node 2 is connected to every other node. Option 2 input edges and 2 5 1 and this. I don't think by reading only we'll get to know it. We have to actually draw it. Okay, so these are edges and we'll try to first convert it to graph. So let's go to Xcali draw. We'll get this input edges. Okay, so these are the input edges and we have to convert it to graph. So the first goal is to convert it to a graph. Okay, how we are gonna do this? The one thing that we learned yesterday is the adjacency list. Okay, adjacency list means list of list, like this list of list of integer. Okay, this is actually a graph. Okay, and now based on that, should I wait for people to join or should I continue, because tomorrow I have office to attend early morning. uh, so how we will gonna convert to this? So there are four, like 1 to 4. I can see 4, like there are vertices are 1 2 3 and 4. So they are given vertices. I'll just write vertices here. So vertices are, because this is necessary, 1 2 3 and 4. It's not starting from 0, so we have to start from 1, it seems. Aryan Singh, hello bro, how are you? You showed up today. So I was doing graph problem yesterday. I started with this problem with the help from subscribers. Just now I came back and will resume whatever we have left. This is a question that we chose yesterday and we'll try to solve this today. So I just read the question. It is kind of a star graph. We have to find which is the star node here. Star node or what? Edges are connected to the center node. So we have to find a center node. In this case, 2. 2 is the center node. So we have to return that. What that smiley means? Acha, hi. It's a Gen Alpha hi. It seems. Please, Arya Singh, whoever join the stream first, I ask them to specifically like the stream, as you know what I'm doing here. So you can like the stream so that other people also get to know that this motherfucker is live again and we can join the stream. Okay, so this is given to us edges and we have to convert it to graph. So without thinking of any code, I'll just try to convert it into a graph. Okay, so what we were doing yesterday, graph initialize we initially we initialize a graph with an empty array. Okay, and there are 4 elements, so there would be 4 positions: 0 1 uh, this is too close, 1 2, oh this is too far, 1 can be 2 3 and 4, and we done. Thanks bro. And the first thing we do is like initialize with an empty array. This much I understood yesterday, because in this problem we did this. Kahan gaya wo kal ka problem? This created a graph and then created an empty list in that, so we will do that first. Okay, so this will do, and then uh, there are no zeros, so there won't be anything here, but we are just keeping it for the sake of understanding, because we don't understand graph that much, so we'll not indulge with the logic here, with the standards here. So now with the first. Okay, so uh, one is connected to, it is not to this one. Okay, one is like the first uh, index, it will be a vertex, so one is connected to 1 and 2. So 1 is connected to 2 here, so we'll write 2 over here. Then 2 is connected to 3 here. The vertex is itself connected to itself. The vertex is connected to itself plus another element. So another element will only mention this 3. Okay. Then node 3 is connected to 2 and 4. Did you revise that topic yesterday? Yeah, yeah. In the office I watched one video and came back. So trying to recall the things I have seen in that. So I tried to make a notes in my notebook. So I have written some notes while I was in my office. So I hope these things will help me. So it was something different. I just remember how to convert from these edges to nodes. Uh, so it was like one is connected to 2. Okay, I saw diagram while doing this, but now that I'm not seeing a क्या बोलते हैं, diagram, just seeing this array or two-dimensional array, then it's giving some different picture. One is connected to, two is connected to. Oh yeah, so there is this mistake. Okay, so let me correct this. So from the edges, we have to see that where 2 is connected to. 2 is connected to 1, 2 is connected to 3, and 2 is connected to 4. So it is connected to 1, 4, and 3. Okay. Then 3 is connected to where? 3 is connected to 2 only. So we'll write 2 here. And then 4 is connected to 2 only. So we have to find the star node here. So the star node. That means every other vertices will be connected to that. So simply in this list, now that we have converted, we don't know by the code, but like graphically, diagrammatically, we got the graph. So in this graph, it is pretty much simple that I can see. Okay, this is a star node. So this is a star node that we want. Mm, so that means I can iterate on this, and if the length is greater than, how much should be the length? Here vertices are 4 and length is 3, so 4 minus 1. Okay, so n minus 1, so length equal to n minus 1. That means that is a star node. So return that node. So I'm thinking this. Uh, I need to. Did you revise? Oh yeah. जब जब टॉपिक टाइम मिलता है मैं कर लेता हूँ रिवाइज, मतलब फोन पे इस पे हर जगह तो अपने पास है ही स्क्रीन अवेलेबल. I need to start DSA, but we'll learn Java. See, I'll tell you, bro. I was doing STL in C++ right now, but I wonder should I stop? No, 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 no. Continue in C++. You know, uh, the higher the level you attain in C++, the better programmer you will be in future. So don't skip C++. I would strongly suggest you that. अगर तुम्हारे पास टाइम है तो डू रीड फॉरेन ऑथर का बुक ऑन सी प्लस प्लस. देयर वॉज वन बुक, इफ़ यू हैव टाइम. मैंने पढ़ा था क्योंकि आई वॉज फ्रॉम प्योरली नॉन टेक्निकल बैकग्राउंड एंड आई read that C++ book and I got the clarity of life. So never skip C++. C++ is the root of everything, is a base, it's a foundation. So don't skip. There will be a time you will get into Java, so don't rush things up. You can wait a while. Okay, don't do that. Like today you are saying me or some other guys doing Java and you will start doing Java. Tomorrow you will see some guys will be doing in Python and you will get into, oh, I should drop Java and do Python. That way you will not do anything. Just I'll tell you, just focus on the things in your at your hand. Okay, in your plate, whatever you have in front of your plate, just finish it first and then think of other things. So don't do Java because you told me yesterday, if I remember correctly, you are just in first year of college. So first year and C++ is very correct. You are on the right track. Don't start Java yet. That I will suggest you. Do C++. शुरुआत में everybody does DSA in C++ only. Okay, nobody does this in Java or any other language. Okay, so we have to convert this. Uh, So the first thing that I usually do is I go to the question and get the boilerplate code over here so that I will understand what type of returns that return I have to like have in here. Uh, ये ट्रांसलेट मोड चालू है यार इसमें चैट में अपने आप तुम्हारे चैट जो हिंदी में है ना इंग्लिश में ट्रांसलेट हो रहा है आई कैन अंडरस्टैंड हिंदी प्रिटी वेल आई वाज थिंकिंग इन फर्स्ट ईयर टू डू कॉम्पिटिटिव प्रोग्रामिंग देखो रेस में फर्स्ट नहीं आना है तुम्हें इट्स नॉट अ रेस कैसे समझाऊं मैं तुम्हें अब यू आर ट्राइंग टू थिंक लाइक मैं जल्दी जल्दी सब कर लेता हूँ तो मैं बहुत आगे चला जाऊंगा नहीं ऐसा नहीं करना है always choose you have time you are in that phase of life you can build quality over quantity so try to build quality over quantity try to go T there is a concept called T you know T in ulta T so this is a surface level for example you are learning C++ and this is a surface level knowledge that you are gaining but and then you can jump again to some another new topic for example Java then you will again learn surface level then again new language again surface level this is very wrong approach for whatever I'm taking the example of Java languages here, it applies to anything that you will be doing. So whatever you learn, as much depth you will get. Okay. So next time, for example, you go in depth with C++ till this much depth. Okay. Max is we don't know what's the depth, but you go till here. Once you start the Java, now you are done with your depthing in C++. Now you go to Java, you will be already at this level, like depth. Okay, so you have to build on top of that, and then this will be your new high. Similarly, you can go like over here. So this is how it works. No, it's called exploring ना I guess. ना 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 एक्सप्लोर तो करोगे तुम्हारे पास 4 साल का पूरा क्यूरिकुलम बनाया हुआ है कॉलेज ने तुम खुद से नहीं पढ़ रहे हो कुछ भी सो देर इज सम set syllabus you have in front of you so go with the flow for now try to achieve the excellence अगर तुमने फर्स्ट टाइम सी वो बोलते हैं ना कि ग्रेटेस्ट ऑफ द ग्रेट्स ट्राई टू डू इट करेक्ट इन द फर्स्ट को सो फर्स्ट टाइम में तुम जितना अच्छे से उसको समझोगे यू विल नेवर फॉरगेट दैट कंसेप्ट इन योर लाइफ अगर तुम फर्स्ट टाइम करते हुए ही कंफ्यूज माइंड से कर रहे हो उसको क्या बोलते ड्यूअल माइंड से कर रहे हो कि आई शुड डू दैट और शुडंट आई डू दैट देन वो हमेशा जब भी वो टॉपिक आएगा तुम्हारे पास वही फर्स्ट थॉट आएगा तुम्हारे पास if you are confident today then you will be confident your rest of the life any take any for example I did DSA back in when I was your age and some of the topics I did like with very much confidence and today I don't need to even revise that I just can sit and do those topics solve the questions but there are some topics like graph was like I was scared of graph and today also even though I study graph I'll be scared because there is subconsciously डर बैठ गया है मन में ना so do it right in the first go back to the question बहुत ज्ञान पेल चुके so मेरा हैंड राइटिंग यार इतना गंदा क्यों आता है इस पे पेन पेपर पे सही से आता है so the first and foremost thing is like list will create a graph integer okay and then graph is equal to new array list ये हमने कल सीखा है which we are applying today okay then the empty list is not created in the first step we created an empty list so for that we need to add empty list in this dual list okay so for that we'll go int I is equal to 0 I less than equal to, but we are not using zeroth element anyways. So zeroth element is empty. So we'll do like this. We'll go till the end, like plus one. Consider like four elements. So we'll have five empty arrays like this. One, two, three, four, five, and then I plus plus. Today I'm feeling positive about this topic. I'm not sure why. Because I saw the video in the office. नोटेड थैंक्स या ज़्यादा सोचो नहीं पता है ज़्यादा सोचोगे ना तो फॉर एग्जांपल यू हैव टू रीच फ्रॉम ए टू बी इफ यू स्टार्ट राइट नाउ एंड face some problems in between but you will reach B. There is no other way that you will stop in between. But if you are at point A and you start thinking, oh, what should be the best way to go to B, should I do that, should I do that? So other people have already in half midway to the B, so you haven't yet started because of your overthinking. Just start, and then we have to add like graph dot add empty list. So we'll add new array list. Okay, empty lists are added. बहुत ही बड़ा हैंड राइटिंग हो रहा है इस पे, इतना तो मेरा ब्राउज़र नहीं सह पाएगा. या and this is empty. This much we did in this problem as well. Now we have to fill this graph. This graph is currently, I'll use some different color. So this is currently like this empty 0 1. Okay, this 2, this 3, because I'm drawing this for myself, not for you guys to understand, because I need it mapped in my mind, and diagrams are the best way. So this is what we created till here. Now we have to add this edges to this. Okay, so कल का ही एक फॉर्मूला हमने देखा था, कल का ही एक कोड. So for int of, because it's a 2D array, so once we iterate on this we will get a inside array which is a single array, 1D array. So int age of ages. कल का प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करने से फ़ायदा हुआ है मेरे को लग रहा है. Then what we did, int u is equal to this age ka zero element, because it will work only here because age is a 2D array and it has only two elements. Like every inside array has a two elements. If we see our input, it has two elements. Okay, this will work only here. I'm getting very high confidence here today. So age 1. Okay, this is yesterday's code, that's why I'm writing it so confidently, because I solved one question yesterday on stream. uh, then we have to add to the graph. So graph dot get, first we'll get u and then we'll add v. I also remember who pointed out my which mistake. So Jagdishan pointed out that I was placing v in v and u in u, so that was wrong, it should be alternate. So here I'll add u. Okay, so this is added, so this is giving us a filled graph now. It was empty earlier, so now we have filled. And how it was looking, I don't want to think again. So zeroth element was empty, one is connected to, so I'll just write first empty. 1 2 का empty है, तो I'll make it little bigger. 2, then 3, and then 4. Okay, so so in this one 0 is connected to nothing, so we are not going to use it. uh, here कहाँ है, यहाँ पे 1 is connected to 2, so we'll write 2. I'm doing it again. 2 is connected to 1, 4 and 3. I'm not going to see that again. And 3 is connected to 2. 3 is connected to 2 and 2 is connected to 4. So 2 and 4 is connect. Arey, arey. Acha, both are connected to 2. Okay, now that we got field array, so I just have to iterate on this one. So for iterating this one, that neighbor wala for loop that we learnt, we can use that int neighbor on why my current audience is not joining? They are like only into Spring Boot or what? Where is my regular audience, guys? Is there any something wrong in this stream? Is it not looking? Acha, there is a warning on the stream that I'm getting about the bitrate. Just a minute. That the stream's current bitrate is higher than recommended. We recommend you to use 2500. Let me fix this in OBS. So where in OBS these things are preferences, maybe in output. Output bitrate is 6000, so we can have 2500 max 2500. What it's saying. Okay, I hope it will fix the issue. Let me refresh. Mm, I guess it will take some time to show the impact. Okay. Meanwhile, we got our elements in this. Okay. So we have to iterate on this. While iterating, we'll get the list from this. This is a list. Okay. This is not an int, I guess so. Or is it an int array? Mm, am I doing wrong here? Is it an int? It is an integer. I'll fuck the syntax. I'll figure it out later. I'm considering at int array on this graph. Okay, so graph, and in this one simply I'll just check iska length is if this length is equal to n minus 1. Okay, then return uh, what return bro, return क्या करें यहाँ पे uh, return graph का index we want this index. There is no index as such. Are you writing on a pad? Yeah, I'm writing on a pad, digital. I usually prefer notebook, pen and paper, but just for the sake of stream, I got this pad, notepad, digital pad. I don't like it though. I'm a pen paper person. Uh, what we will return from? Do I need any node over here? So get I. Okay. Maybe what I'm thinking. Let me write it correctly. Okay, suppose I'll take integer, any integer, int j will take initialize it to 0. So this for, I hope this is visible to you, no? Uh, Same int array neighbor of graph and get at j. Okay, so j, and if rest things are same, if neighbor dot length is equal to n minus 1, then return maybe j directly, because that is what we want, this index we want. Okay, else j plus plus, and bunch, else return j. directly, means zero अगर कुछ नहीं है तो. Okay, this is what I'm thinking. So pen paper का काम is done, it seems. Let's try to convert it into code and see how many mistakes that we have made. uh, okay, so first, list of list integers, integer. Yeah, thanks, clear. That's a different thing कि I'm not understanding much, but yeah, I need to start DSS soon, else after July when college starts time नहीं मिलेगा. हाँ, तो कर लो एकदम बेसिक वाले concepts कर लो पहले. Easy questions. You can start with simple array, or maybe if you are little good, then you can start with linked list. Okay, follow any kitab. All the best for your code. Yeah, yeah. Thanks. Thanks, bro. Uh, okay, graph. In this one, we have to add like empty list. So I0, I less than equal to n, and I plus plus. Okay, and then mm, graph dot add new array list, new array list, and empty list is created. Now we have to use that logic to add the elements. So in this one, int edge on edges, edges, and yeah, I like the questions where the patterns get repeated so that my mind can easily think on top of the existing one. So not graph, age 0 first element, because it's a 2D array with two elements in each one, so this becomes pretty easy. But I'm not sure कि age में अगर थ्री एलिमेंट्स नहीं, एज तो हमेशा टू ही एलिमेंट्स से होगा, सो हमेशा ऐसे ही आने वाला है ये. सो मे बी नॉट. ग्राफ डॉट गेट u, and then at that position add v, and then graph dot get v, and then dot add u at that position. uh, Somebody texted and vanished. Okay, we have added the edges into graph, so graph is at this point filled now, so we are at this position, so graph is filled. uh, then it just becomes simple, I am thinking. So if I take int j equal to 0, I'm not sure about this thing. आंखों का नंबर भी बढ़ गया मेरा शायद. Amrendra Raj, hello bro, how are you? So I'm not sure about this int array neighbor. Hello bro, how are you? On graph, graph graph, and get j, so it will give us an array inside array. I'm good, nice. Guys who are joining for the first time, do consider liking the stream because I stream almost every day. So if the size, what we have wrote, if the size of this is equal to n minus 1, Just a minute, I'll just babber this out from my mind so that my mind will be free. क्या था? Nei dot length is equal to n minus 1. Okay, and then if that is so, then return j. If not, j plus plus, and else return j. Okay, so this is what we did till here. Is it correct? Let's try and run this. Mm, cannot find symbol n. Oh, okay, they haven't given us the n. I thought they have given the n. I didn't focused here. So maybe we can have int n is equal to, but the ages is 3. If the ages ka size is 3, so we need uh, ages dot length plus 1 maybe, uh, because it will give us 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So maybe plus 1. Uh, get j integer cannot be converted to int. What does this mean? Incompatible types. Integer cannot be converted. This is not an integer, no? This is not an integer. Integer cannot be converted to int array. त्याने कहा स्वाशी पे जलाविली hasasa hakasa. It is of type list, of list. So it should be of list only, no? Not array. List of integer. It is mm, this is not looking right to me though. Integer types cannot be converted to integer. Okay, error is changed. Incompatible types. Integer cannot be converted to list integer. Okay, they are saying it is just an int. It is just an int, no? Or is it? It's it is list only, and this is size then, because list has size. What the fuck? What the fuck, bro? Can somebody tell me what's wrong here? Let me read the message. Yes, I have done recursion pointers, array strings, DMA in C. Will start from sorting. Currently studying vectors from STL library on ICE. Doing LeetCode, easy question sometimes. This sometimes is a problem, Arya Singh. If you can be a little more consistent, then it will be a good thing. But yeah, I am 4 years experience how to switch from QA to dev. Why? The first question is why do you want to switch from QA to dev? You can tell me the answer, then we can discuss it on more. Yeah, please complete the code. Code में थोड़ा फट रहा है. Uh, Hi Mangesh bro. अरे Mangesh, खूप दिवसानंतर. Can you explain the code and problem? Yeah, yeah, yeah. See, this is a simple graph. It is like one of the first problems on the graph. Uh, the problem says that we have to find the center of the star graph. So this is a star graph, and we have to find the center of the graph. So there is this is an undirected graph, and there are n nodes. Okay, but there is a condition. The nodes are not regularly starting from zero. These are starting from one. So it goes from one to n. Okay, a star graph, it is just the definition. The next line is a star graph is a graph where there is one center node and exactly n minus 1 edges. So there are four vertices, 1, 2, 3, 4, and there are 3, 4 minus 1, that means three edges, and that are connected the center node. So we have to find that. We are only given this edges array. This is the edges array, and from that we have to figure out. So in this uh, dry run, I have like written the logic, what I have understood. I have created the list, made it empty list. So this part is done. This is how empty graph is created. Then with this for loop, I have added all the elements in the form of graph, how where which node is connected to which node. So that's how I created and added this. And then we have to just find out uh, 3 minus 1 length, like this second element of this graph has length equal to exactly equal to 3, and if that is so, then return j, and that is all for salary growth and interest in backend. Okay, Mangesh, I hope you understood the question, and I hope you can explain me this. For salary and interest in backend, yeah, so you can take up any one technology that you were good back in your college days, like when you started, before you started your first job, and you can continue on that. So, for example, as I'm doing Java, if you are good at Java or you have done something in Java earlier in college or sometimes soon, maybe your college project, then you can start the same plot that I have done. You can refer to my challenge, my channel, how I'm doing like new things yesterday. So I learned basic syntaxes of Java, then quickly jumped on solving the lead code questions. While solving the lead code questions, I go and check the syntaxes because I don't know syntax in the Java. I didn't know syntaxes in Java earlier, so I learned syntaxes along the way. You know JavaScript. Oh, okay. If you know JavaScript, then yeah, the path is quite simple in that. You can use JavaScript for this lead code questions as well, but for that you have to be you need to build projects using Node.js. Okay, Node.js and Express is the popular framework for that. So try to build Node.js backend and any front end, maybe if you are good in Angular or React or anything. So yeah, Node.js Express. Create a project, bro. If you know things, then start creating projects. तुमने अगर मेरा ये stream देखा होगा, I'll show you the stream. So this Spring Boot का contents now. See, I streamed for 10 days on Spring Boot. I didn't know anything. I just viewed some tutorials, online lectures I have followed, and मेरे पास मेरे college के teacher का recording था. So I referred to those, and then I started to build this. And after building this project, I got a very good understanding of Spring Boot, and now I'm constantly thinking of what should I build next in Spring Boot. So this is kind of a dopamine hit, you know. You can see any one of this stream how I was doing, or for that matter, because it's in GitHub, I won't share you the link because it's in Java. Uh, but you can see any of this. I grew from this like day one hour zero. I literally didn't know how to set up the backend project, and then by 10, I implemented the project end to end. I wanted to show you. Maybe after solving this question, I'll show you by running this application how it's done right now. So that's how you just start and don't leave it in between. Build a simple end-to-end application, maybe being a month stack or something. So Mangesh, I'm waiting for your answer that you will help me here. I'm doing some silly mistake over here, so if you can help me out. Sasa hakasa. Nane kaswashi lavili. Start building, bro. I have seen that you know things, then you can literally start building these things. So maybe it is saying this, so I don't need this get j because it's saying integer, but we need a list of integer. Okay, I hope you understood, Amrendra. Maybe it not be clicking you right now, but I'll suggest just start building the things, bro. You don't know what in which part exactly you are good at, so you just try. Just try to build. Or it worked, bro. Oh shit, it worked. Is it passing the test cases? Yeah, it worked, bro. 61 out of 61, yeah. It worked. So this was the mistake, okay. We are doing get I, but why get I zero element? It's not giving me the list, but the integer. Why the fuck is that? Uh, get you because it is giving me the position and then add, so it should give me a list. Okay, in the for loop we are already one layer inside and then trying to iterate and then get one is giving us one integer only. Yeah, yeah. Fuck. See, these kind of silly mistakes we do. Mangesh, you are late, bro. Yeah, I'm trying to be consistent. Yeah, please. That is the most important thing. Okay, so we need to see the next question. What ChatGPT said. Find the town judge. I hope it's an easy and based on the same pattern. Find the town judge. Hey, we solved this question very early today, no? This is nice. I'm not doubting myself. This is nice. I was thinking, why? How did I solve it early? Find the town judge. I'm not questioning myself. I should solve it much faster. Guys, please do like the stream, no? Do like the stream, and if you want to like ask many question or stay connected, you can join this server, Discord server. I'm trying to build a good network of people around here, so we can share some things whatever we have. Like yesterday some guy shared, Jagdisham shared his Amazon interview experience and it was really worth it. I also posted, I created this information channel and I posted this internship. I couldn't share you the direct link, so I found the similar internshala link, so I posted because this opening came into my college portal and it was only for, because my college is from Mumbai, so it is from Mumbai's this, so you can refer to this similar posting. This is the information, and yeah, you can see that if you are interested. Mayur, in which company you are now? Uh, I'm not supposed to say my current company. I can say my last company. I switched like 6 months ago only. So my last company was Slumberger, SLB. I'm not again writing the spelling. It's difficult spelling. It's SLB. You can search about that. I'm not supposed to say, it's not correct to tell my current company, So I'm keeping it a little private because I'm still under the probation period in that company. Even though I have said that I do YouTube and things. I have built many CRUD-based projects. How can I create project that stand out to interviews and better showcase my skills? Did your CRUD-based projects had proper authentication implemented in that? So I'll tell you, whatever the level you are, try to go one level up. I'm supposing that you haven't done created the Node.js projects in a while because you are working since 4 years as a QA. So maybe you can try to build a simple application, whatever you knew, whatever you have built. On top of that, try to create a better version of that only. You can Google, ask ChatGPT what is the best, or maybe if you have simple idea, you can take up that and try to build the backend for that. So that will be good. So you can try the approach of going through the LLD approach, like first jot down all the APIs and all you need, then all the entities that you will need for that, then services, APIs, and then you can do, because while explaining the project in the interviews these days, as you have 4 years of experience, interviewer will expect you to explain through the system design as well, through low level design, and then maybe some other question on system design. So you have to think in that way. You are not a fresher at this point. Uh, I told you, Mayur, my company is Slumberger, last company. I just switched. Do join the Discord server if you have any questions. I'm not feeling Discord is a correct medium to stay connected with the subscriber. I'm thinking about what else can be a good option over here, because I want to have a to and fro conversation. Like if you have some things to share, some projects that you build or some problems you are facing, like one of the guy was asking the problems. Please share your LinkedIn. My LinkedIn. Okay. Mm, yeah. But if you are gonna text there now, so please do mention that you are from YouTube so that I'll know. I usually don't share my LinkedIn, but here it is. Okay, this problem is done. Should we move to the next one? Guys, please do like the stream. I'm still seeing 6 likes only since then. Uh, it would be nice if you like the stream. I'm not asking you to subscribe to the channel yet. If you like the content again and again, then you can try to come back again, and then in the next turn you can try to subscribe to the channel. Just want to ask, I'm currently working on project but stuck on a thing where an one entity is depend on an another one, like chicken and egg problem, like how I will move forward. Just stuck. Oh, okay, this is a classical problem, and I'm guessing you are stuck in the Java looking at the kind of problem you have. Is it a Java Spring Boot application, Mangesh? Answer fast. No, I have to quickly finish end this stream and I have to go to sleep because tomorrow I have meeting and presentation. Can you suggest project for resume in mean stack? Uh, Whatever you build, make sure you implement the authentication. Let's ask the chat GPT, you know. So let's ask chat GPT. Uh, who is asking this? Another Mayur. Yeah, so that means you are doing it wrong, bro. If one entity is dependent on other, and other is like first is dependent on second, second is dependent on first, that means you clearly need a third table, like many to many wala table. Try that one. There is one thing now in one to while doing one to many thing, some strategy or something that you do. Maybe you paste the code snippet. No, I'll take the help of AI and I know where you are stuck because I have also faced the same problem before. So you paste the code in here or on the Discord. I'll answer you. I'll try to help you there. Suggest the best resume applications for the resume projects for the month stack as a college Fisher. Tell mine. Yeah. Full stack e-commerce though is thoda sa old. Yeah, JWT authentication and all. Job portal is no real-time chat application. I have been asked with this Node.js problem na in one of the interviews. So it was like whenever you paste any link, for example, I have pasted this link in the Discord, okay, Mayuringi. So it automatically took the thumbnail and everything from that link, so that I have to build from the Node.js in the Node.js. So that was a good thing. Project management tool for Jira clone. No, this will be too much for you because you don't know boards and all. Expense tracker with analysis. This can be done, expense tracker. Any management project is good only, learning management. If you do learning management, then this kind of problem you will stuck, like Mangesh is saying. One is dependent on other is dependent on first. Social media platform, no. So first only I thought it's good. Full stack e-commerce is a popular way you will find the answers very easily. First project has to be very easy. So I'll suggest you to implement JWT authentication. You can refer to my streams. I have exactly did the same things, implemented JWT, but with the Java and Angular. For you, you can take the React and Node.js. It's almost same. You can build this simple project. You don't have to build these many things. First, do JWT authentication. That's all. Okay, then implement any one of the lists, like showing only the product catalog, product list. Yes, that's it. Only do these two things, and you'll be more than enough to showcase on the resume. Like you can tell these many things in the interview, and rest of it you can build using AI. AI को बोल देना कि यार बना दे, ठीक है? Payment वाला you can do that. Any of the good service that you can build, that you can tell, say, explain in the interview. Rest बाकी तुम AI से बना लो. So this can be a good project for you. Cheese Fest, yeah, hello brother. I'm doing tech platform, ed tech platform. Yeah, that is also fine. Ed tech platform. Mangesh, I hope you will face the problem over there. No, this is kind of a cyclical dependency uh, problem. Okay, bro. I'm first database relation annotation. After that, there is a problem. I'll tell you where is the problem. There is a problem on the relation that you are building between two entities, where you are writing your relation. I am guessing you are writing it many to many or one to many. That's when this problem occurs. So you are doing it wrong. I forgot the term what is said. It is basically means who is the principal entity in those two. So you have to define a principal entity, and I'll tell you this doesn't make any sense in the code level. You can make either of them as a principal entity. I'm not sure what's the exact word terminology for that one, principal entity. Let me ask ChatGPT. So I'll tell you what's the cascade type you have to give. Mapped by you have to give. Okay, and there is one more thing. Use this on the relation that you are trying to create, bro. One to this is one to one, but you can whatever the relation you are having mapped by you have to give, and then cascade type all. Maybe this is not your problem. This could you have solved by AI easily. Maybe there is something else that I am not understanding from your message alone. What's the next problem that we are trying to solve? Find, yeah. Find the town judge. Guys, please do like the stream यार. मेरे को आज likes नहीं दिख रहे stream पे. Even though I solved one question very quickly. Is there any problem with the stream? Discord पे डाल देना मंगेश यार. I'll give you a solution for that. इसको लगा तेरे कासवाशी पेजलाविली ससा कसा. Okay, let's read the question. In a town there are n people labeled from 1 to n. Okay, there is a rumor that one of these people is secretly the town judge. If the town judge exists, then the town judge trusts nobody. Huh? What? Can we start a lead room? Okay, what it will have, bro, in the lead room? The discussions on the lead code questions. That is, if that is so, it is a nice idea. Can you explain what it will have? I'll create one. No issues. भाई मेरे बाल इतने गंदे. चीज फिस्ट. क्वेश्चंस इतने मुश्किल तरीके से क्यों लिखे होते हैं? इन अ टाउन there are n people labeled from 1 to n. There is a rumor that one of these people is secretly the town judge. If the town judge exists, then the town judge trusts nobody. Okay, town judge only trusts nobody. Everybody except for the town judge trusts the town. Everybody except for the town judge trusts the town. Everybody trusts the town judge. Okay, town judge खुद को ही trust नहीं करता, but everybody trusts the town judge. Quite confusing though. There is exactly one person that satisfies properties 1 and 2. Uh, okay. Oh, you are given an array trust where trust I is this, just like the edges array, representing that the person labeled AI trusts the other person labeled BI. If a trust relationship does not exist in the trust array, then such a trust relationship does not exist. Return the label of the town judge if the town judge exists and can be identified, or return -1 otherwise. Bro, cheese faced, explain me what this lit room is, no? This sounds cool to me. Uh, please first tell your name, guys, no? मैं नाम से याद रखता हूँ. I will finish the last lead question. We'll meet in tomorrow live. Yeah, yeah. Bye bye, bro. तुमने तभी बाय बोला था. I thought you went to studies. Litroom is a plugin for LeetCode, so you can make a little contest of random LeetCode problems we can join. Oh, okay. Litroom. Let me Google it. मेरे को एक्चुअल प्रॉब्लम छोड़ के बाकी सब अच्छा लगता है. Leet rooms, multiplayer rooms for LeetCode. Okay. We don't have that many subscribers yet. Maybe after 1,000 subs there will be enough. Oh shit, people. Multiplayer rooms for LeetCode. Uh, Ansari Arif, a Chrome extension where coders can contribute to a coding problem or compete with one another. Oh, this sounds crazy, bro. Oh, it has a chat. Oh, it is. Is it a chat? Oh, we can choose the question. Oh, is it like a competition? Keep track with the scoreboard. Experience real-time events, question submitted, question accepted, room completed, and more. Is it though? मेरे को ये बढ़िया चीज लग रही है यार. Ansari. Thanks for this. And Cheese Face, please tell us your name, no? Or do join the Discord server. Then after joining Discord server, I know each and every person individually, like what the person is up to, what he's doing, where he's stuck. So it's a good network of people over there. Yeah, competition. Mm, 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 mm. It's asking me to sign in. A department needs a manager. A department needs a manager ID to be created. A manager needs a department to be created. Okay. So a department needs a manager ID to be created, and manager needs a department ID to be created. Okay. So that means you have ID वगैरह department का ID name, and in that column you will need manager ID, and then in the manager uh, table you will need its ID name and the department ID. Then neither can be created because each requires the other's ID. Okay. Hmm, एक साइड को तुम ऑप्शनल बना सकते हो, दैट इज तो brute force way to do it. I'm thinking, let me ask to chat GPT. Create department without manager. Keep that property can be optional, and then set, you can create the department object, then create its other things, and then create a manager with the department ID and update. And while creating the department, you can update the manager ID in that. So you can do that everything inside one transaction. Ask yourself if both, acha, it's giving one solution. Ask yourself if both foreign keys are really needed. Often this model is redundant. Yeah, that is what I have also faced. Ki if such situation occurs, that means I am thinking something wrong. My situation is not realistic. Instead of department manager ID, manager department ID, keep only manager ID and department ID, and find departments मैनेजर बाय क्वेरी. हाँ यार, तुम्हें दोनों की ज़रूरत नहीं है वैसे देखा जाए तो. Why you need a manager, bro, while creating a department? Department needs manager, manager needs department. Which one should be created first? Yo, bro, hello. What was your name? Retin, क्या नाम था यार तुम्हारा Discord? Just a second. Rectim Yoda. Rectim. Sri Sai, hey bro. Rectim, hey bro. Yo, bro. Manager is your second chat I missed. Department needs manager. Manager needs department. Which one should be created first? Manager is from an user table. Both are separate entity. User and department. And do you have manager entity as well? Manager is from an user table. Both are separate entity. User and department. So, bro, for every each department has a manager which has some role, and it can perform some actions on an employee from the department. See, bro, logically think in that way. How my teacher used to say, ki department should department can exist without manager, but a manager can't exist without department. So use this. and make manager optional in department, and you can proceed. Create a manager first. You have users created, so even though it is created directly, then you can create a department without a manager, and once the department is created, you can assign the manager to that. Okay, you don't need a relation, ulta relation in the manager table about department. You can query that based on the department, because anyways you are joining it in one table. You don't need to join it in another table as well. Not Google, it's not for you. You are doing that unwanted relation over here, so that's what I'm guessing here. भाई TTC ही बुला लो इससे अच्छा. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Whenever you get into such trap, na Mangesh, that means our thinking is going in some wrong direction. Our logic is wrong. So use this what I said, कि not a department can exist without a manager, but a manager can't exist without department. So you can use this analogy to implement. अबे मेरे बाल इतने बेकार क्यों दिख रहे हैं साला? Yeah, yeah. Try. It's a common problem that we face initially. श्री साई, हे ब्रो तुम हे बोल के गायब हो जाते हो भाई. I just solved one question. You should have seen that. Shri Sai, I was waiting because it we solved almost in one try for the logic, and for this one we took some tries to fix the syntax. But the logic was really nice. I really liked the way I solved the question. This was an easy question, but I understood how to convert from edges to graph. At least that much clarity I got. Uh, okay, find the town. जल्दी जल्दी try करते हैं इसको solve करने का. Uh, in a town, ये तो मैंने पढ़ा. Let's read the examples. Return the table label of the town judge if the town judge exists and can be identified, or return -1. N equal to 2. Trust is this. Output is 2. बहन जो एक्सप्लेन कौन करेगा ये कैसे हो रहा है? मतलब इनपुट दे दिया, आउटपुट, मतलब हम बहन जो दिमाग में अगर समझ में आता क्वेश्चन पढ़ के, तो कोई एग्जांपल पढ़ने क्यों आता? तुम एक्सप्लेनेशन नहीं दे रहे हो एटलीस्ट एक क्वेश्चन का. ये मेरे को लगता है जानबूझ के डिलिबरेटली दे मेक इट दिस रीडिंग सो डिफिकल्ट दैट यू शुड नेवर अंडरस्टैंड द क्वेश्चन. Motherfuckers. I'm here, bro. Yeah, yeah. You weren't there when I solved the first question today, or maybe you are there. I'm not sure. Bro, तुमने तो ये सब सॉल्व कर लिया होगा. You started a graph a week earlier. Oh, I need a coffee. You have to try run how that output came. I did, na? I did this for this try run. I did a complete try run of this. पहले try run ही किया, उसके बाद ही मैंने लॉजिक लिखा था. ये क्वेश्चन तो मैं अभी स्टार्ट किया हूँ. अभी मैं उसका डायग्राम बनाऊंगा, सोचूंगा, सोचेंगे समझेंगे, फिर देखेंगे कि हाँ अपने औकात में है या नहीं है अभी क्वेश्चन ये. Which dry run you are talking about, bro? I did dry run of that question. Okay, क्वेश्चन नहीं समझा आपने को. In a town. Shit. In a town, there are n people labeled from 1 to n. There is a rumor that one of these people is a secretly. It's a rumor, not confirmed. One of these people is secretly the town judge. If the town judge exists, then the town judge trusts nobody. Town judge trusts not even himself. Everybody trusts the town judge, but nobody. How the fuck everybody knows who's the town judge is? But they secretly trust the town judge even though they don't know who the judge is. Judge is. Then there is exactly one person that satisfies properties 1 and 2. Okay. Okay, you are given an array trust representing that I'm solving striver sheet. You have to try run how that output came. I did, bro. You are doing wrong allegations on me. Okay, result the trust doesn't exist in the 1 3 and 2 3 output is 3. Oh, is it like the similar star problem? Like if it is present in every age, that means that is a town judge. So here is there anything which is common? 1 3 2 3, in this 3 is common, then there is 3. So 3 is 1. Why the fuck it's minus 1 and not 3? Not previous one, I said for this one. अरे अभी अभी just start किया, मैं करूँगा इसका इसका करूँगा पूरा. I'll do complete surgery of this problem, don't worry. Lead room after this problem. I can start it now, but I don't know how it works. If you can help me, what should I log in with? Discord or sign in with GitHub is the better way. अनिरुद्ध गेमर, हेलो ब्रो. बताओ तुम्हारे प्रोजेक्ट का स्टेटस. वेयर आर यू? कहाँ तक आए? हाउ मच यू हैव डन? ओके, दिस साइन इज डन. कहाँ गया ये? लीट रूम. Go to the LeetCode problem and then create a room. I don't know, and the code is this, but not this question. I don't want you to solve this question. uh, you solve the question similar to me what I'm solving. 997. 997. Solve this. Okay, so is the lit room started? I don't know, bro, how it works, but yellow lit room ka code. Can you send the code in chat? Yeah, take this code. I'm spamming it in the chat. कुछ नया पता चल रहा है ये भाई अपने को. अच्छा, चीज फिश join the room. This is how it works. So solve this question, bro. Find the town judge. So those four problems on the right are the ones I actually don't want you to solve these questions. If I can change it somehow. You can. Let me see. Bro, I'll figure this out. अभी तो टेस्ट रन के लिए you can have it. तुमने अच्छी चीज़ बताई है. Just a second, I'm getting some this. Hey, I'm not able to write it anything here. Why? We'll do this जब मेरे को समय एक आध वीडियो देख लूंगा इसका. बैक टू द प्रॉब्लम यार, बैक टू द प्रॉब्लम. So why I'm confused here? 3 is not an answer because 3 is included it in every age. 3 1 trust. Acha, it is one way or other, not the other. So it's a directed graph. So the person labeled AI trust the person labeled BI. If the relationship does not exist, trust array, then such trust relationship does not exist. So 1 trust 3, 2 trust 3, and 3 1. डिस्कॉर्ड पे कौन मैसेज कर रहा है? I have to take help in understanding this. So 1 trust 3 and 2 trust 3. So 3 is the hero here. 1 trust 3 here, 2 trust 3 here, and 3. Judge trust nobody. So this condition, except the judge. So judge actually trusts nobody. So this condition. So hence 3 can't be the first element. That is also one condition. 3 can't be the first element. Okay, I understood why it is -1. That's nice. Explanation दे देते हैं इनका बाप का कुछ जाता क्या थोड़ा सा. जानबूझ के ये make the things more difficult. Mm, Now how we can solve this? N is what? N is the people labeled from 1 to n. It is again 1 to n. Okay, we'll again create this. Okay, what we'll do? We'll take this input, and then try to dry run it because Sri Sai is putting serious allegations on us that we are not dry running anything. Read through the details I have shared there. Bro, could you check the Discord server when you get a chance? My current setup has become quite large and complex. I am explaining everything that I am building right now, so please take a look. Read through the details. I have shared. After the stream, I'll look into that, bro. Shri Sai, yeah. Hello, bhai. Motivator the divines. Bro, we need motivation. Thank God you are here. I'm not a divine, but you can still try to motivate us. Anirudh, I'll check your things. No, you are going in very complicated directions. So I'll look into your things after this stream. Look into your code that came out very wrong. ओके, क्या करें इसका हम? इसको अपने को कन्वर्ट करना है ग्राफ में. So this is not the ideal zoom. Ideal zoom is this much, I guess 51%. So we have to convert it into a graph. Okay. So we'll get this what the vertices we have here. So vertices we have are like 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so 1 to n. So n ka value over here is 3. 1, 2, 3. So n ka value is, we have to get it or what? N ka value they have given n people from 1 to n. Okay. Then we'll first convert it to a graph. First we'll create an empty graph of like 3 vertices. So from this one, again we don't need the first index, 0th index. So in this one, what we will do, 0 index of graph. So this is a graph. I should mention it. Graph is nothing but a list of list integer. Okay, and then for the first, then for the second, and then for the third. Okay, so these four, uh, actually three will not use 0 because there is no 0. So one is connected to 3. So one trust 3, connected is a wrong word to use here. One trust 3, then 2 trust 3, and 3 trust 1. So it seems that we have to find this common element from this list. So in the third iteration, we have to like find the common from all these three. So how we will find the common from all these three? That is the question. Today I have uploaded my very first simple HTML project with the voiceover. Happy? हाँ बेसिक है थोड़ा, वो बोलना पड़ेगा बट वॉइस ओवर में मज़ा आया. दैट्स नाइस यार. डू शेयर क्या तुमने बनाया. विल सी मोटिवेटर द डिवाइस. विल सी व्हाट यू हैव बिल्ट ब्रो. Do it. Share. You can share it on Discord. You can't share your links over here unless it's a YouTube URL. If it's a YouTube URL, you can share here. Okay. So this is, and then how we can find out the common element from this three. From this three. So I can have a list. Maybe visited. We can have visited array, and in that array we can insert this into visited array, and then if you find it again, then true. But then if it's not, uh, Shri Sai bro, do I need a visited array over here? So if I take a visited array and add this to this, I came till here and I just have to figure out how. Oh shit. I just have to figure out the common element from all these three arrays, three lists. Sorry. Mm, maybe if I use a visited logic over here, so while iterating, okay. If I visit one node over here, okay, and uh, then move to the next, and in this one I'll mark if that is present. If that is not present, mm, what we did in this question, this thing will definitely need a visited logic here. So in the yesterday's question, I guess we have used visited logic. Yeah, visited source, and like this we have to iterate. If not visited, then we'll just again do the depth search, depth first search. uh, how we'll keep a track? You visited needed, you have visited needed. If you visit again, it will be common. I'm also trying to do. Okay, 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 thanks for this help. That means visited is for sure we needed. Yeah. mm, Maybe we have to use this logic, no, kal wale ka. But what when if it's, yeah, visited, we'll add the first element and we'll mark it true. That means the first element is visited. Then we try to visit its neighbors, and then if we'll check if the neighbor is present in this one. If not, if not, then return false, bro. It's, if not, then we have to return false directly. And if yes, we have to, if visited is true, then we have to do depth first search again till the time we don't find false. If it's false, then end, else we'll return true. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. So we'll have like boolean array visited is equal to new boolean array, and in this one we'll, for example, if we visit 3, we added 3. Okay, we save the value or the index. We save the source. Source is nothing but, I'm also trying, yeah, I read that message. So 3 again, we go 3. If it's present, then we'll move ahead. In 1, it is not present, so we'll return false. So what the all things that I have understood, I'll try to write a code over here. So let me grab the boiler code, use how usually I do. Copy the boiler code so that I'll know what the things it's asking for. Okay, so this is our boiler code. And in this one, let's start. जितना समझ में आया, at least we'll write that much code. बाकी का भगवान भरोसे. So list of list, we have to first initialize the graph. Okay, integer graph is equal to new array list. Okay, so new array list, and then initialize this array list usual code of graph, and again I less than equal to n, because it's starting from 1 that they have said, and we have done this in the last problem as well. And graph dot add new array list. Okay, it's 1208. At exactly 1208 I get 2 notifications on phone. uh, okay, graph add, and then we have to convert the trust. So wait, there are 3 people, then it will give 3. Okay, 3, yeah, correct, that is correct. Then we have to insert the elements in this one. So we'll use that logic again. Int क्या था, int array, and t लेते on trust, who trust who. Okay, so in this one we'll have first int u is equal to t का 0th element, and int v is equal to t का first element. Okay, and then we'll add this to graph dot get u dot add v. So we, I guess, only need one condition. No, we need both, because based on that, who trust who, that will find get v dot add, and we'll add u over here. Okay, so we have graph ready. Graph is filled at this point, so we'll mention graph field. While doing dry run, I'll do one example if something goes wrong over here. Uh, just uploaded today. Yeah, do share the link, no? No, if it's an YouTube video, you can share the link in the chat itself. YouTube allows YouTube link, other YouTube links. There's no problem. Share your video link directly. Then we have to again iterate, but this time we need a function dfs. Okay, I'll write a dfs function over here. So recursive function it will be. So this in this dfs function, uh, what's the return type of this is int. Mm, okay, so we'll just do return dfs. In this one we'll share source. We have to share which is the starting point, and now I'm blank. We need to share graph, we need to share visited array. So let me create a visited array over here only. We'll pass it by reference. So boolean, कितना गंदा लिखा मैंने boolean array of visited is equal to new boolean. Okay, and then we have to pass it to the dfs. So we'll do return dfs will give the int. Okay, so dfs जितना समझ में आ रहा है उतना लिखते हैं. Source we don't know, we think about source. We will pass the visited array, and we'll pass the graph. Okay, field graph, and it will give the integer, required integer. So clearly the return type of this dfs will be public int dfs int source, then boolean array of what, visited, and then graph. Should I mention list of list integer graph? I'm cutting the syntax short over here. Okay, and this in this one we have to the usual code of graph, like visited source equal to true. No. This is wrong. This should be int. This should be int, and this should be int over here. So this should be int, and int of size this n size. N is 3, so 0 1 2 3. Yeah, 3 is enough. Size n. Okay, so this much will pass. uh, this is wrong syntax. This is wrong syntax, bro. This is wrong. So we'll just do visited 0 is equal to source, if that's fine, and then we'll do the iteration abba dabba jabba now for int neighbor of graph dot get source. Okay, so we'll send the source 0 maybe first, or 1. 0 or 1, we'll think about that. So the source equal to source, maybe source equal to source is a better way, I'm thinking here. So visited, this could be wrong, but right now though I'll feel this is correct. And then in this for loop I have to just check if the current element is visited. Then if visited uh, visited dot contents or what, कल के प्रॉब्लम में हमने क्या किया था? I mean boolean is also feeling correct way for me here. Let's take boolean here, no, इसको boolean करते. Sorry for this. Boolean feels correct. Visited neighbor, अगर it's visited then do DFS with the source plus plus visited and graph. I hope this is correct. Else return -1. In the end return अब रिटर्न क्या करेंगे भाई? visited का फर्स्ट एलिमेंट, बिकॉज दिस रिटर्न क्या करेंगे यार इसमें हम? व्हाट विल बी रिटर्न? लीट रूम में कुछ किया क्या तुमने? डिड यू सॉल्व एनी ऑफ दिस ब्रो? मैं चली बन के प्यार की गली, मुझे रोके ना कोई, मैं चली. इज श्री साई हेल्पिंग अस? रिटर्न क्या करे भाई हम यहाँ पे, मेरे को ये बताए कोई. सो visited if that is visited, if visited this, so maybe visited का लेंथ ले या क्या ले? visited maybe the source, not the source bro. क्या था, हमें क्या रिटर्न करना है यहाँ? लेट्स राइट द कोड एंड विल थिंक अबाउट इट. क्या रिटर्न करना है? विल आस्क ChatGPT. Pen and paper is done. Come, let's take the keyboard and let's write the things what we have. I hope मेरी आवाज़ आ रही है, मैं माइक नीचे पहन रहा हूँ थोड़ा सा. So list integer, then graph is equal to new array list. Okay, pretty standard. Then create an empty list, int I equal to 0, I less than equal to n, I plus plus, and in this one graph dot add new array list, okay. And then once this is done, we have to fill the array. So array int array t on trust, and in this loop int u is equal to t 0, and then int v is equal to t1, uh, and then once we have to fill the array, so in this one graph dot get u dot add v, then graph dot get v dot add u, then this, okay. And then mm, okay, once it is filled, uh, we have to create an array. So boolean, I'm thinking it should be int array, and then we only add visited, if not present we can remove from that. So instead of visited, so array will keep visited equal to -1, okay. And then for not for, then return the recursive function dfs, and in this dfs we will pass, oh shit, source is 0, that we can pass it as 1 as well, that we are not sure. Visited will passing the variable, we are passing the variable instead of an array and graph, because we need to have only one element and we'll keep replacing that. But no, this could be wrong. So in the visited it should be an array, and new integer array of size n, where each and every element of that should be -1, I guess. uh, let it be 0, okay. And then public int dfs will pass like int source, then int array pass by reference, visited we are passing by reference, and then list of of integer graph, okay. In this one we'll have visited source is equal to source, we change it 3 times, and then in this one int neighbor on dot get graph dot get source. Okay, we are already inside one and then one, so first element that will get, and then inside this we'll see if visited neighbor is equal to 1. This shouldn't be source, this should be 1. If equal to 1, then visited neighbor 1, then then return dfs with the source plus plus visited, I'm not sure about this really, and then graph. Okay, else return -1, and the one thing that we are not sure what to return here, bro. Do we have to remove the element from that? If is visited, maybe else could be a block over here, so else could be a block, and in this one return this, and we can have uh, visited source equal to 0. So we have to simply filter out uh, we have to filter out on, I'm not sure, visited 0 where there is 1. So how to find where there is a 1? So I'm using a brute force approach in this one. Okay, in the last step. In the last step I'll use a brute force. Mm, use a brute force for int I on visited if visited dot I equal to 1, then return visited I. Okay, else return -1. Too many for loops. Let's try int n in the line 2. Why the fuck we changed this? Int n. Oh, it ran but all the test cases failed. Wow, nice. Now this logic is completely, this last loop is completely wrong. 1 and 2 output is 2, 1 3 and 2 3, so output is 1 again. So for everywhere output is expected -1. Okay. मैं 1 मिनट वॉशरूम जाके आया यार. I need a break. Meanwhile, please don't go anywhere. I'll be back in a minute. लॉजिक मेरे को बताएगा, ये कोई लॉजिक अगर मेरे को बता पाएगा कि क्या मैं लास्ट में गलत कर रहा हूँ. श्री साई, आई वॉज होपिंग यू विल हेल्प मी ओवर हियर. So let's try run this input. Okay, on our code. Okay, so this till this it is fine. Here we are passing. Okay, we'll create the graph out of it first. So if we create a graph, mm, okay, there are 1, 2, and 3. So 0, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, empty list of list integer, and then we'll add the element 0 पे कुछ नहीं add होगा. वो 1 is connected to 3, 2 is connected to 3. There is nothing for 3. Is it a correct representation? No, it's not. It's not. It's not. Mm, wait. Can you convert this to graph? यहीं पे मिस्टेक कर रहे हैं क्या हम? This is a directed graph, buddy. So it's seeing. Then don't add both the side. Yeah, it is correct. Adjacency list. So only we. Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. This is not needed यार. ये लिखते समय मेरे को लगा कि ये होगा. ठीक है. Let's give it a try if anything works. No. Okay, and we also don't need this 0, so we have to start from 1. So we have to start from 1. इसमें बख्शेगा नहीं अपने को अगर हमने 0 नहीं लिखा. ठीक है. So 0 लिखा फालतू में, तो we have to start from 1. Runtime error. So you यहाँ पे क्यों runtime error आया? Graph u which is 0th element. T0 can't be 0 here, so index 3, 1, 2, 3. Fourth will not need. If you create a graph with node is unused. Okay, it's saying graph unused, तो ठीक है, चलेगा तो चलेगा. चलने दो फिर इसको. Trust the process, bro. Trust the process. Okay, then this will remain empty. So, okay, yeah, yeah, this is also a condition, no? So, if 3 is a judge, 3 cannot trust itself. So, it should be empty and trust nobody. So, it should be an empty condition. Okay, okay, okay. This I missed. Wait, wait. In this, then the last वाला अगर हमने for loop जहाँ पे लिखा है for int neighbor on graph get source, In this one we'll get this only. Okay, so if neighbor maybe we'll take visited only int. No, मेरे को ये लग रहा है strongly visited is just an integer and we'll take this as 0, and then if is equal to visited, then do dfs. ओके, अगर नहीं है अगर नहीं है, if it's not equal to visited, then return -1. Doom gamer, the size of the list of judge is empty, so we can check that and return that node. No, that is one of the conditions. Yeah, you are right, but that is only the one condition. The town judge trusts neither himself. So one condition is passing, but not the other. So this empty is a required condition. If visited is now, if I update the visited, mm, यार पास होके भी दूर है हम इस लॉजिक के. दैट्स व्हाट आई एम थिंकिंग. या मैंने भी वो सोचा एक पल के लिए, लेकिन oh, can we do that? If anything is empty, just return that. At least few of the cases will run. Let's give it a try. What you said, bro. At least few of the cases will run. So इतना सब नहीं करेंगे हम. ये भी नहीं करेंगे हम. That's what we have to check because other nodes will have some other nodes. Let's see. We need to use the other iteration that we did here. So not get here. So we'll get a list of integer. So list of uh, integer, and then if this neighbor dot size equal to 0, then return that particular index. So int j equal to 0 and else may j plus plus. Okay, and return j. mm, okay, else -1. This visited actually we don't need, so will not use visited. अभी रहने दो इसमें कोड में. We'll see how many conditions it will follow. Okay, none of the conditions worked. No. नहीं नोटा. अरे वो यही नहीं हो रहा यार. रन ही नहीं हुआ भाई. क्या बोलते हैं उसको. तो ये इधर नहीं लगेगा शायद. हम इसको यहीं ले ले एंड इसको यहीं ले ले. रिटर्न जे, एल्स रिटर्न -1, no DFS over here. Okay, so let's run. None, zero test case. None of the test case is worked. एक तो टेस्ट केस रन होना चाहिए था, ऐसे कैसे कि एक भी नहीं हो रहा है उस लॉजिक से, ये अपने को नहीं चाहिए था यहाँ अभी। बंगारमा ततिया। See, there is a one faster way. I'll go and quickly ask the chat GPT, but that I don't want to do it clearly. I'll keep it to the original logic that I wrote. Okay. Mm, Back to the dry run. My laptop is discharged. Let me put it on charge. Now I guess we have exhausted the cells that we had. Hmm. Hmm. Visited और इसका ही है बस लॉजिक ब्रो. What was your name? Doom Gamer. What's your real name, bro? Doom Gamer. If you are still here, there is just one mismatch of logic that we have. We have to figure out what to add in visited and how to check the visited. So for example, if visited array is an integer array and we add the source in that, source is like gray area for us. If we try doing source to 1, source plus plus, and instead of 0 if we do 1, so source 0 is correct only. Bangarama hai. Guys, I think I should end here because ये logic मैं थोड़ा सा सोच के आता हूँ. I have already solved one graph question और मेरे को idea आ गया है which worked. The third question of the graph is getting little bit. I should stop here, it seems. Okay, so meanwhile the guys who have joined new can quickly like the stream so that whenever I come online, I'm just not doing LeetCode as if you guys have seen. I have done a Spring Boot project as well, and I'm planning to do another Spring Boot project. So if you are interested in so far somewhere in coding, or you want to grow or do a switch of jobs, then you can consider liking the stream. If you like the stream, then the next time whenever I'll be live again, most probably tomorrow, so then it will come to your suggestion feed, and then you can again tune in, and then if you still liked it, then you can think of subscribing to the channel. So you don't have to subscribe to the channel yet. So if this is your thing, then do like the stream. That's it. Okay. So this अभी मेरा brain cells dead हो गया है. मैंने दिन में भी बहुत I have written so many. I have raised a PR with almost 1500 lines of code. So I'm done for the day. I have to get rest now. I was hoping Sri Sai would help, but yeah, it's fine. No worries. Mm. Thank you guys for tuning in. I can see almost 150 views, which is nice. People really helped me while solving the question. So yeah, see you tomorrow, and good night. Bye bye. Sweet dream, and come up with the solution. I'll probably come up with the solution. And another thing is this lead room. I'll figure it out what the fuck is this lead room is, and I'll, if it is something good entertaining for you guys, then surely I'll do that. And meanwhile, if you guys want to get in touch or have some questions or something, then you can do consider joining the Discord server. I have link in the pinned chat. You can join the Discord server where we have like different kind of discussions, problem solutions we try to get. There is good story guy shared with us yesterday, which is his Amazon interview. So yeah, do consider joining the Discord server, and it will be good because I want to create a network of good people around me where we can share our growth stories, we can share the problems, we can share the work that we have done, and we can grow together. So thank you all